Welcome back, War First Not Through One. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Reese's FYI Fridays. He will be right back with us because I know he left to go get a haircut. So he's going to look pretty sharp this morning, But with that said, I always like starting the show with some positivity. And with that said, we've been talking about upcoming events, one being tomorrow at Freedom Life Church.
Yes.
They're hosting the first ever annual Recovery Fest. And so, with that said, I saw Terry yesterday at one of the many meetings that we try to go to.
Yes.
And he has some amazing news about that coincides with this.
Yes, I have issued a proclamation, and I will just go ahead and read it to you. Recognize October the 11th, 2025 as Recovery Day in Warren County, Tennessee. Whereas behavioral health is an essential part of overall health and wellness, and whereas recovery from substance use disorders and mental health challenges is possible for everyone and should be recognized, supported, and celebrated. And whereas individuals in recovery contribute greatly to our families, workplace, and communities, and their accomplishments and milestones deserve recognition. And whereas treatment providers, service organizations, and community partners play a vital role in offering support, resources, and care that make recovery possible. And whereas educating the community about available treatment and support is key to reducing stigma and creating pathways to healing. And whereas recovery is a collective effort that requires compassion, understanding, and the building of supportive networks, recognizing that there are multiple pathways to recovery and that every voice of hope matters. And whereas by promoting recovery, we encourage individuals, families, and the entire community to take part in fostering an environment of support, encouragement, and wellness. Therefore, I, Terry Bell, County Executive, Warren County, Tennessee, do hereby proclaim October the 11th, 2025 as Recovery Day in Warren County. I encourage all citizens to join in celebrating the strength of those in recovery, supporting the work of our service providers, and spreading the message that recovery is possible for everyone.
I love that. Yay!
We just want to encourage everybody to go out today and celebrate and help our community. Yeah. This is a big thing for our community because drugs really play tear a lot of families and things apart. So we want to do all we can to support helping those people.
And like you said, whatever type of addiction you have, we all have something that we are addicted to. And everybody's well-being is very important here. And it's like we were talking about last night, about the transitioning. How can we help folks like this to let them know that not only that we care about them, but we want to help them. And I think partnering up with nonprofits, with the county, is what is going to be the end game or the goal.
That's the goal to help everybody.
Yeah, with the transitional housing coming up, there's just so many things that I know that the county, you, Terry, got your hands in with the sheriff's department. If you want to talk a little bit about that, you can too.
Yes, we of course the county stepped out just the last month. I think we've had Key Ford come and speak on your program.
He has.
We've hired an opioid counselor, and we actually are trying to help people that are on opioids, and he's there to provide you resources where you can get help, where you can get housing and things, and he's going to work that, reaching out to all these organizations in our community that are trying to help us, and we hope it, reach out to him. He's there for to help you if we can at all.
Yeah, and one thing I know a lot of people, we've talked about this, especially being Domestic Violence Awareness Month, is why victims stay with their abuser. And this can go back, why do addicts stay with their drugs or stay with their, drug dealer?
Yes.
It is a mental pattern that they are used to, that they are beat into. Like, this is my only way of living. And so I want people to understand, when you get involved with people, and I'm not saying that they're crazy, but when I say they have mental issues, that you have got to be with them 24/7 or be into them, and not in a bad way when I say this, but you got to be very repetitive saying, it's going to be okay. You're all right. We can help you. And it takes anything like there's some stories y'all were talking about last night that it takes over and over and over again to get it into that person's head with that addiction that you can change. Because if that person's been addicted to opioids for, let's say, 12 years, it might take you 24 years to completely get over that addiction. And that's just the truth.
That's right. And they've got to have a support system because they've got to change their way of life.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for anybody to do.
Yeah. And you got to wait for them to be ready to want the change.
To accept the help is what we've got to do.
Yeah.
But we're doing all we can to help those people.
Yeah. So if y'all have any questions, call Keith Ford. Yes. He's been on the show. He's got I love his kids, and I said, I'll see where his kids get it from.
Yes, he's a great guy. He really is, and he will help you in any way he can.
Yeah. But again, tomorrow at Freedom Life Church, and I want to make sure I give you the right time before I forget myself. It's going to be, it's called the Warren County Recovery Fest, starting at 11 a.m. at Freedom Life Church. Make sure you come out. We're going to go out there. We're going to do some live pop-ins. I know Terry's going to probably be out there and reread the proclamation as well. But this is something, we always say this, in order for you guys to make change, we have to be the change.
That's right. We have to reach out there and change something the way it's been going.
Exactly. But I know Terry's a busy person because I told him this morning, I said, I've seen you way too much this week.
We've had a lot of meetings this week.
We've had. But we're going to take a quick break from our sponsors. And when we get back, we're going to have another amazing lady come on our show, amazing person here in Warren County, another mover and shaker, to talk about some changes that's going on with the Hope Center. But we'll be right back. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
People of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and build supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535. You know, I'm working in my sleep. Welcome back, Warren First 9 through 1. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. And I want to say thanks again to Terry Bell for coming on the show this morning and talking about that amazing proclamation, because now every year from this point, or starting tomorrow, is going to be the proclamation for the recovery folks. So I can't wait to be part of that. Make sure you come to the event tomorrow. Currently, though, right now in McMinnville, we are 63 degrees. Today's high is going to be 74. Tonight's low is 52. As far as the forecast, and again, thanks to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors, it does look like between now and Sunday, the weather is looking amazing, and the high of highs is going to be in the mid-70s, followed by the rest of the 7-day forecast, Monday through Friday. It looks like it's going to be just in the highs of the mid-70s, and it's all sunny skies from here on out. It hasn't changed. Normally, with being, Tennessee weather, we could see snow, sleet, flurries to thunderstorms and showers, but right now, this is probably going to be the best fall weather we're going to be getting, because people's been asking for a little bit cooler weather.
Amen.
And this is going to be it. So enjoy it while you can. And of course, if anything does change, we'll let you know here. But with me now, here on Reese's FYI Fridays at Supreme, we have Miss Lori with us. And she is the executive chair.
The executive
director of the Hope Center. And unfortunately, you have some sad news to tell everybody, right?
We do. It's really bittersweet.
Yeah.
Following Terry was perfect. And listening to what he was sharing about the Recovery Fest tomorrow and the proclamation here in Warren County is amazing. Yeah. If I can say anything to that, is the awareness of the problem of addiction is so much more understood than it ever has been.
Yes, 100% agree.
And what was the question?
About the Hope Center.
It is bittersweet. Carol Ann Richardson, Harry Green, several other like-minded individuals were concerned about the people coming out of jail. And after the show earlier, we were talking about, okay, you get out and there's no homes to go to, no vehicles, no money, nowhere to live. I mean, you've got to treat all of these in order to get well. And now there's more organizations that are assisting in those areas than there were back then. Correct. And so the Hope Center is ending its stay here at the old clinic in Warren County on December the 31st. Okay. They began in 2013, and we've had our season. Yeah. And Carol Ann and Harry, they were really concerned about what are the men and women doing when they get out of jail. Yeah. And so the Hope Center began with a mission to help teach the ones that wanted to better their life and give them hope through recovery and the teaching of skills. Yeah. And so, and you were also talking about earlier with Terry, why the repetition of addiction. It's like the neural pathways in the brain go the same way every time. and you get to a fork and you're like, you forget how bad it was the last time you were on this road.
That's correct.
And then you go the way that you remember, the way that you know. And you want to shake up the brain and get it to go the other way. And it's difficult work, so rewarding, hard to do, very messy. But today, people are learning to love the suffering and the sick.
I agree.
And that's really important.
I agree. And one other thing I always like to tap on when we talk about recovery programs and such, everybody's like, well, how can we fix it? I really always think it starts with the parents at the home front with your children, educating them on the pros and the cons of misusing alcohol, misusing drugs, misusing all these things. Because if you want to be proactive, when your kid is old enough to understand, let me say that, because only you as the parent knows when your kid is ready for the talks, as I call them, if that makes sense, if I'm saying it right. And I always also too say this, if your child asks you at any age, whatever the age may be, whether it's about physical things, sexual things, mental things, you need to figure out how to address them at that point as a parent.
That'd be wonderful. If the family was healthy.
Correct.
Addiction is a family disease and disorder. There's the genetics that come from one parent, both parents,
right?
Family history. Then there's codependency, the enabling,
right?
Thinking that if I clean it up for them one more time, they'll do right. But setting boundaries, holding family members to it, sometimes just taking your hands off of the individual you can't when they're children, but when they're older, how many families are still providing assistance to their grown children?
Oh yeah, yes.
And then those do it to their children, and it's very, very generational, very hard to break.
Because what they're taught, yes.
And so it's everybody plays a role, and one really needs to look at their part in it and stop it.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do.
Sometimes you might be the problem.
Well,
don't realize it.
As a parent for myself, I really feel that there's a spiritual malady there because parents want to save their children.
Right.
They can't save them, but they can keep them sick. And so they need to develop tough love and educate themselves. Do what they need to do to get well. So you can't give away what you don't know.
That's right. I agree.
And it does take a community, the school system to work with the parents or, whoever.
Open communication with everybody that child's involved in. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And today it's not such a stigma as Terry was saying. People are identifying it. I like ACEs, Adverse Childhood Experiences. It's a really good program that identifies the trauma that goes on within a child's youth and proceeds into adulthood, and that it only takes one to identify and love that person and help them through till they can get to a point where they're ready to receive help. And even though someone's not wanting to get help, you don't stop trying. They don't have to be in pain and a lot of trouble to address it, but they usually don't receive it until they are.
That's true.
And that's sad. But
that's what you're saying about pain. Sometimes you got to be in so much pain in order to change. And I'll tell you, I know that my son doesn't have any drug or alcohol addiction, but one thing he is addicted to is his games, the phone, technology. Let's just say it's technology. And he's getting to a point where, like last night, and he didn't like it, but we unplugged his Xbox, and he doesn't have a cell phone, but he's always like, can I have it? Can I have it? And I'm like, well, you only can get X amount of time, and then I need it back, But if you accumulate all that time there on the screen, I mean, that can be an addiction too.
Well, it fires up those neurotransmitters in the brain, and it's like sugar. You said earlier, we're all recovering from something. Anything that we do in our lives that create issues, be it eating or gaming.
Gaming.
Who doesn't like serotonin and dopamine and
Make you feel good.
who doesn't want to feel
Even
good?
people that are workaholics,
Mhm.
I'll admit it, I love working a lot. I like
Right.
being involved in the community, but sometimes it can get overwhelming,
Right.
and you need to take I take a beat. And that's why this past weekend I kind of went off grid after Saturday and
Right.
all day Saturday night, all day Sunday and Sunday night and Monday. No phones, no nothing.
Well, shut down,
Yeah.
decompress.
Mhm.
If you're on an airplane and the oxygen mask comes down,
Yeah.
and you're sitting by a loved one, a little one, or a child,
Yeah.
you've got to put that mask on you
First, that's what they tell you.
so you can help them.
Yeah.
So, and you're responsible for taking care of yourself.
Right.
And sometimes it takes others, support systems,
Yeah.
to remind you and somebody to talk to and process and stay out of the head. You know,
Right.
it's a
Oh, I
scary,
know,
scary
yeah.
neighborhood up there.
But as the Hope Center is, coming to a close, what is still active as of right now, like through this process? Because I know it's probably you're gonna go slow
Well,
through it.
I counsel free. We don't take insurance. Our groups are getting small because we don't want them to go into the ending. And I'm still doing alcohol and drug assessments.
Mhm.
We're still having the doors open in case anybody wants to walk in. And if we don't have the answers, we'll certainly try to support
Find
you.
where you can go.
Come take a respite,
Mhm.
sit down, have a bottle of water, breathe, whatever you need to do. But the beauty and the comfort we all have found in this process of closing is that we are really referring a lot to the Transformation Project of Warren
I was
County.
gonna say,
Ryan Moore is very proactive in this. Bridget King is the new
Yes.
director. The Hope Center brought it to town in 2017. She took the helm about 2.5 years ago and has really grown it. There's multiple groups that discuss multiple issues: grief, anger, addiction, codependency, relationships. So there's still going to be help available. Our legacy will be that program carries on. We still encourage people to support that program. We had the address in the paper
Yep.
from the article. And as you said, there's so many options now, and that played a role in us deciding to shut the door. We did our season, and now there's so many people in the community that are more aware, more willing, more open, and you're not alone.
yeah, you're not. And I think that's why a lot of people do flock to Warren County, is because people are loving here and they're caring. Now, is there people that can be, are we judgmental people? Yes, to a point, because I catch myself sometimes. I'm like, oh, no. But at the end of the day, all the people here in Warren County care about the people. And they want to
Absolutely.
make sure that you are either fed, clothed, sheltered, or you need a prayer.
When the Hope Center won the funding that the Power of 100,
Oh, gosh,
what a fabulous
yes.
organization.
Yes.
There was very few nonprofits
At that time.
and so I kept going.
Yeah.
They would draw my name and I would present.
Yeah.
And that today with the Power 100 is more difficult because there's so many in
Oh,
need.
yeah.
And so
I watched those videos when Karen at Ben Lomond draws the names. I was like, oh my gosh, who's it going to get? Ooh.
they used to wait and do it while you were all there. So I'd be going, draw my name.
Oh, yeah, but now you can't.
But just in
I mean-
that as an example, you don't give up. I kept going back.
Yeah.
I kept going back.
Love
And
it.
what you said about judgment, if that's a defect that you know you have,
Yeah.
or a character thing you want to work on, you just identified how to treat it.
Yeah.
You caught that thought.
You catch it.
And that's how you change the way you think.
Yeah.
You identify, oops, I just did it. Don't beat yourself up.
Right.
I don't want to do that. And then try again. Changing thoughts takes work, and you got to know when you're having them.
100%. Because I'll tell you, my thing is like, I get a caution flag. I call it my caution flag. and I finally figured out how to like defer it.
Mhm.
And then if I see somebody that I'm just like, okay, my caution's flag up, and then I sit and I think, I'm like, okay. And then if I get like this worry feeling, I'm like, then I, maybe that's my gut saying, not today, not
Right.
today, God. Okay, got it. But then I get a jerk sometimes, and I'm like, oh, okay, yes, today's this is okay. Because sometimes you got to trust your gut,
Well, I say Slick sits on this shoulder, and then I've got an angel on this shoulder, and I'm forever saying, "Shut up! What do you say?"
Yeah.
Just
Like,
hush.
speak.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you're saying. But if anybody is still in need of services that you guys provide, what is the location of the Hope Center, and can they call you?
Absolutely. We're at 203 West Main Street. Here in McMinnville, of course, our phone number is 931-507-7800. We're there at the office Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until noon. Hope Center WC at yahoo.com. And everybody knows us and where we're at. And it's in the old Warren County Clinic here beside the Presbyterian Church. We're around back in the parking lot. And I want to say that Carol Ann Richardson told me that we're all here to complete a circle. Sometimes you may get off that circle and drift way out, but the goal is to get back on the circle and complete it. I was born at that clinic.
Oh.
I'm retiring from that clinic.
Wow.
And that's a complete circle. And
Look at you.
forever grateful to everyone that supported me and the Hope Center and for the growth and the work done here.
So after the 2025, after December is all over and said and done, what are you going to still be in? I mean, as a person that is a philanthropist myself and loves helping out the community, are you going to retire? Or are you going to keep doing this until the day you die, girl?
No, ma'am. It's just when you find your passion, you'll
That's
never
right.
work another day in
That's
your
how
life.
I feel.
And you think you're doing something for somebody, but you get the gift. The do is for you, and the outcome is for that person.
Yeah.
Sure, it's the right thing to do, but keep your eyes and ears open. There is a new nonprofit that we're working on here, and a lot of wonderful, passionate people are involved, and it's going to be exactly addressing the things we're talking about here. That's going to allow people to get these resources in a safe, controlled environment that will be theirs, but it's going to demand collaboration from everybody in the community. It's not going to be easy, but it is it is evidence-based, and it's going to meet a lot of needs for the concerns we have here with their homeless population.
Oh, okay.
And
You've been talking to Miss Sheila.
well, Sheila's on board with it. Just because there's something going on that addresses homelessness, we want permanent housing. And so stay tuned.
I cannot wait. But we are going to publish, you did the letter, and we're
Yes.
going to make sure to publish that letter in our newspaper next Monday for all the details and all that. But again, if you guys have any questions for Lori, you're welcome to message her, like she just gave all those numbers out. Or if you message us here, we'll send it just like I do. I call myself Google, Kelly Google. So you can call me, text me anytime, and I'll send the information. Because again, this is just one of many, 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 many help centers that do so much for the community. And I will say this, I'll end on this, is I bet you never thought when y'all started the Hope Center years ago that there would be this many community outreach. Did you ever think
Never.
Me neither.
Never.
Me neither.
And, if we help to put awareness out there.
Awareness is the key.
And we work for the one, and that one works for the one, and give away what you've learned in whatever walk of recovery you were doing, because your past is your greatest asset, and it will show you that it's possible.
Yeah.
And there's always hope.
And, you know, I will say this. I won't say names, but just recently I know that this person was a part of the transformation project that Bridget and you were talking about earlier. And I had these two gentlemen come over because they have a auto detailing service that they do. And as we were doing it, they were like, we got to hurry. He goes, I got to hurry. I got to go see my mom. And I was like, oh, so sweet. You got to be with your mom. He's like, no. He's like, I'm so proud of her. She's graduating. And and then he tells me the story and how, and this kid, I don't know if he is a sophomore, junior, or senior. I didn't ask his age, but he's, you know, he had to be one of the 4 age groups anyways, at a high school student. And to see him, how excited and thrilled that he was so proud of his mom. If she would have seen that, if she was a fly on the wall, like those are the moments that you as a parent or you as a whatever addiction it was, to see your child see the difference you've made speaks to a parent, speaks volumes, because all you do as a parent is to make, you know, I want my kid to make me proud, but I want to make, at the end of the day, I want to make sure I make my kid proud.
Only one in a family needs to recover and learn.
And that changes the whole gambit.
Can change the entire dynamics of a family.
Yes.
Be the one.
And that kid saw, you could just see, like, I go, and I knew, and it was weird when I saw that, and I was like, I was meant to see that, because I was like, okay, God, I go, he's going to be okay.
Well, you know, we said in our parenting classes, parents will always be their children's hero, no matter what condition they're in.
That's right.
But if you want to develop a roadmap that they can witness after having witnessed other stuff, they'll see that too.
Yeah. Again, I just
Thank
love
you,
it.
everybody.
Is there anything else you want to say before I let you go, Miss Lori?
Have me back anytime.
Okay. See, I love repeat offenders. I call it repeat offenders.
Well,
in a good way.
I didn't have to do that. I was
yeah.
My case was special. It was enough. I had to change.
Well, anything that is going on between now and the end of this year, or even after, that deals with whatever's going on that you're doing, please utilize us in any way you want. Okay, that's what we're here for, the community.
Thank you for me.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody out there.
All right, we're going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors, and when we get back, more things to come and some upcoming events going on in McMinnville. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken court. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535.
Hey guys, welcome back to Warren First 9-1. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. I want to say thanks again to all of my special guests that have come on the show so far today. I think Reese did come back, and I'll get him on the next break. One big event I do want to talk about, which is a week from this Saturday, is my good friends with the Democratic Warren County Party, Joseph Moore and them. They are hosting a fundraiser on Saturday, October the 18th. At 5 p.m. This meal includes, the $25 meal includes pulled pork, baked potato bars, sides, dessert, and soft drinks. Now, the confirmed speakers from a week from this Saturday, and these are the speakers for the Democratic candidates for the Tennessee governor. And right now, one of the front runners, Jerry Green, she's going to be there. And then also, too, Adam Kurtz is going to be there. Plus, special guest speakers is going to be Dr. Marissa Richmond and Rachel Campbell. I did get also confirmed that now they're not going to speak long, but they are going to be there to speak for a few minutes. From District 4, Victoria Broderick, and then District 6, Lori Bergman is going to be there. Now, just to keep this going, the Democratic Party, they meet every first Monday of the month. Doors open up at 5 p.m. at the administrative building, and the meetings are held in the Magnolia Room at 6 p.m. So if you want any more information about this event, you can go to the Warren County Democratic Party's page. As you can see, the logo is right here. Oops, sorry. Well, now I can't even do it. It's right here. And just make sure you get your tickets while you can. But I always say this is a great opportunity, whether you're Republican or Democratic, to get to know all the candidates running into that position. Another thing that is going on, which I think I accidentally shut it down, and I did, is next. Hold on. Let me go back to the calendar because I don't want to tell y'all wrong. Is it this one? Nope, that's not it. Go back to the month. Nope. I just saw it, and now I'm like gonna go crazy over this. Excuse me. Oh, it was in my calendar. That's right. I put it in my calendar. The month. For our Warren County Republican. Come on. Yeah. So they're meeting, they meet every third Thursday of the month, and they are in the early voting room, and that is at 6 o'clock. So again, So many things going up. And then the Warren County Republican Women's Party is hosting their big event. It's the Gather and Grow, and it is going to be moved into the big Magnolia Room. And I want to pull this up on social media right quick for you guys. The Lanisa Bell is one of the speakers, as well as I am. And then Slayton is the other lady that is involved in this. Let me pull this up right quick because I do want to share the images with you guys. Come on. Warren County Women's. There you go. I know they have one. Is this it? That can't be it. I am looking. Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't know why it keeps saying it. Okay. Anyways, so Lanisa Bell, myself, and Donna Slayton. She is. We're one of the three. Those are the three speakers for this event. There's going to be a dinner, speakers, fellowship, and door prizes. Join for an inspiring evening of faith. Let's see, and I want to share the picture too. See, this is why Mamacita needs to have a, there you go. So, a night of faith, fellowship, and freedom. Enjoy dinner while hearing from three outstanding Christian conservatives, constitutionalist women. We want you to leave encouraged and energized. Bring a friend and be a part of a powerful night of connection. We can't wait to see you there. They do have that QR code, so please, please, please scan that QR code to let them know that you are coming. It starts at 6 o'clock, ends at 7:30. It's on Thursday, October the 30th. It's going to be at the Warren County Administrative Building in the Magnolia Room. So again, one of the big things, I would like to talk about, because I sat down and thought, what can I talk about that affects me in my age group and my culture, and what I see a lot of that is going on in our community and our nation is mainstream media and how they affect a lot of the narratives that we see going on in this world. And I've said it, and I even wrote this in my speech. I said, if I watch 1 hour worth of news, it takes me 2 or 3 days to do the research and to make sure that what they are saying is correct. Whether that's CNN, ABC, NBC, Fox, all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, I think what Americans want the most is transparency, and they want the truth. That's it. Just instead of sugarcoating it or, what is it? Keep running around the issue. They want you just tell me. Like I don't have nothing. We're living in a society now where we want information as quickly as possible, and we don't have time sometimes to sit there and research this material. And so I always even say on my show, please double check me. And then call if I said something wrong. Please call me out. I always tell people, call me out on it. But I do want to say good morning to Cody Jones and Miss Retha this morning. Cody said, did you get the paper from Jeff Barnes the other day, friend? Yes, I did. His event that is coming up, it's a car, truck, and Pro Street Car Show. $20 entry fee. Vendors will be on site Saturday, November the 8th. Tyler Green Fisher Memorial Car Show. Daily drivers, motorcycles, and small antique tractors. Benefit car show for the Vanderbilt Children's Heart Hospital, Thanksgiving dinner, and Grove family. And this is all at the Freedom Life Church. It's from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Is that what it was? And then also I want to say good morning to Miss Retha. Here we go. Good morning to her as well. I hope I hope all you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget, if you have a prayer request, birthday shout out, please let me know. I would love, love, love to get you on our prayer request this morning. We do have a couple of updates on the prayer request, because at the end of the show, we will be saying a quick little prayer. Right now, we have, of course, people say pray for our nation, pray for the upcoming events, for their success, pray for the unspoken. I also have here, pray for Dolly Parton, because her health is not at the best right now. And she's been there for us for so many things here in the great state of Tennessee. And I think we should pray for Dolly, because I would pray for anybody. We also need to pray for, when I say unspoken, I have a couple of friends that just recently lost their mother, and it's just really sad to hear that. But at the same time, I know that their mother lived a long and amazing life, and she's in a better place now. So, but another big event that is going on that I do also want to push, our good friends Kevel Sheath, that is owner and operator of the Tree City Inn, the Well, and the cafe. Today is the big day, as they're having their grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony. There's so many things named Tree City Inn. Crazy. Okay. Go. And then share. So Kevel, I always say this, he goes big or goes home. And I have that same type of A personality. So as you can see, the Tree City grand opening is today. Ribbon cutting is at 2:30. Live music from 4 to 9 p.m. It's a free, family-friendly event. Live music, food truck, and cigar tent. Matt and the Watt Gives, Bo Tatum, Tucker Wilson, and the 3-Star Soul is going to be performing today between 4 and 9 p.m. And then don't forget, while you're there, to enjoy the 15% off all day at the cafe, drink specials, and after party at the Well. This is all located at 809 Sparta Street. And if you haven't been following on here, I wonder, did he do the before and after pictures? I thought I saw that the other day. Oh, there you go. There's the 3-Star Soul boys. What does Matt not do? Willie B's Smokehouse. It looks like it says meat sourced from the butcher on Main. That looks like that's what's going to be the food truck. But I will tell you guys, if you ever got to see the before and after of what Kevel and them have done to what used to be known as the Best Western here in McMinnville, and now it's Best Western, now to the Tree City Inn. They have a coffee shop that's open 7 days a week. They have the Well that is open to the public as well. You don't have to be a residence or, a hotel, rent a hotel room to go and check out these areas. And again, I'm just saying, Kevel is one of 3 coffee shops that I'm aware of that are opened up 7 days a week. So again, make sure you check him out. They have so many different flavors to choose from. They have these fall drinks going on right now. See, everything's on something on my phone, and I do apologize, but it is what it is. They even just introduced this new mural, which I don't know who painted it, but it looks phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see this in person. But currently, the weather, don't forget, they got a pumpkin patch latte, a Horseman's Missing Brew, pumpkin patcha, harvest frappe, and a chicken. Again, I'm not a coffee drinker, but those are some cute darn names right there. So make sure you check them out and then some. Well, let's see. And then I also got, no. Okay. We are going to take another quick break from our sponsors, but when we get back, we are going to talk more about some upcoming things just to get you ahead of the game. Specifically, just a little teaser. Right here is Operation Christmas Child. we did go a couple weekends ago, and thanks courtesy of Debbie Patterson for inviting us to come out there. But we got to actually go see somewhat of the program of shaping the leaders in our community that will be presenting this to their churches and or organizations. But we're going to go through it here just a little briefly about what Operation Christmas Child is, how many people that they help, and things like that, because it all starts with the kids. If you can change the kid, you never know, you can change the family at the end. But with that said, we're going to take one more quick break for more from our sponsors, and when we get back, more things to come. Remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Reddick Brown Ford, we're all about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Just $34.95 up to 6 quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your #1 local go-to dealership.
I should just do this. Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. I want to say thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. Right now in McMinnville, it is 66 degrees. Today's high is going to be 74. Tonight's low is going to be 52. Cloudy conditions are expected around 11 a.m. The highs feel like today, it might feel like 78, but the high is going to be 74 because of the humidity in the air. The weekend forecast, as it states, because we have so many events going on this weekend, which we'll get right into that as we're waiting for some folks to, one more person to come on the show with us. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the high is going to be 75, and the low this weekend is going to be anything from 49 to 51 degrees. Your 7-day forecast is declaring all sunny weather, no clouds in the sky. The high of the average high of next week is going to be in the mid 70s, and the low is going to be anything from 48 to 55 degrees. So as of right now, the weather is expected to be immaculate between now and next week. If it does change, we will keep you on top of it as we go. A couple of things that are happening this weekend that I want to reiterate. Not only do not forget my boy Kevil and his gang is having their grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony today at 2:30, but also going on tonight is the celebration of Dottie West at 7 p.m. at the Park Theater. You're going to have folks, and I think I did save it. I should have. Nope. Where did it go? Of course, it always deletes itself. This is the 3rd annual. I believe I'm right on that. Yes. The 3rd annual celebration of Dottie West. And so a couple of the artists that are performing, of course, is her granddaughter, Tess, followed by Bobby Tomberlin. And then Miss Linda Davis is going to be there with Lang Scott. And if you don't remember how they all looked on the stage, this was taken from last year. Let me share this with you guys. Because this is an event you do not want to miss. So here is one of the shots, which of course there's Miss Linda Davis, there's Scott, there's Bobby, and there's Tess. And they sit on the stage, and I love it because last year when we went, she had that white outfit on, and it was phenomenal. Because it also reminded me of, in Dottie West, because I have, when I was in high school, have impersonated Dottie West with, Country Sunshine, because that is the song here in McMinnville that she wrote about us. But with that said, just reminds me of Dottie's head to toe white outfit, white jeans, white shirt, white hat, the white boots. And so who knows, that might be Dottie's boots that she puts on. I do not know. But again, if you have not got tickets for that event, you can get them today by calling them, ordering them online, and or going by the theater today and getting your tickets. Just that simple. And then this Saturday, an event's going on tomorrow, is the Cedarwood Farms Playdate at Cedarwood Pumpkin Patch starting at 10 a.m. Of course, we had Terry Bell in here talking about the proclamation that he's going to be addressing tomorrow at the 1st annual Warren County's Recovery Fest at 11 a.m. at Freedom Life Church. And then, of course, too, I want you to get all that said and done. If you are into that Race 10 series that is going to be happening at the Warren County A&L Fairs Lower Arena, that's at 5 p.m. and it is turned into a benefit race now. Unfortunately, a family got in had a bad something bad happened to them, and they're in recovery right now. And so some of the money that I'm assuming is being raised at the Race 10 series is going to be going to help out that family with medical expenses and things like that. And since it is the second Saturday of the month, don't forget too that it is second Saturday, which Main Street McMinnville has put together for many years now. And all that starts at 5 p.m. where all the shops in downtown McMinnville, they open up longer hours of times. Some places have light refreshments and hors d'oeuvres. Some even have artists that come and perform. So again, make sure you check that out. And one cool thing that Miss Melody Krim told us about that we made sure to put in our calendar of events is the Sam Sampson Gospel Hour that happens at Helen's on the Green. And it starts at 12 o'clock. Now, I don't know if he goes on for a full hour or longer than that. I just called it his Gospel Hour. But Melody swears by it that you have not heard this person. You need to go check it out. So I am debating on making some time and going to go eat at Helen's on the Green. Like after church, go get you some good food at Helen's on the Green and listen to some more gospel music. What better way to do it? But like I said, before we go, I did want to talk about Operation Christmas Child. It's one of the biggest things that we do with our family for the Christmas on giving back to kids that, to the kids. And this is the packet that they essentially gave us when we went to the class. And it started around like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. And then it just went on from there. But if you guys are interested in getting something like this, just give me your name and number, and I'll get with Debbie Patterson to get with you guys, because they can come to your church and talk to your church group. But shoebox gifts delivered since 1993. 232 million shoeboxes, which means 232 million gospel opportunities. Shoebox gifts collected since 2024. And so, again, this started in 1993, and they said shoeboxes that they collected since last year, 11.9 million. 10.5 million of these came from the United States of America. So bravo to you guys. 118,000 plus outreach events led by trained local church leaders. And then in this shoebox, they do this program called The Greatest Gift Gospel Story, and they get this booklet, and it, whatever language what it is, and it's available now. There's at 118 languages with 10 translations planned since 2025. So again, a great opportunity to get involved in the gospel, to get involved in, working with other countries. They said there's more than 100 countries receive shoebox gifts for boys and girls. 11 nations collected shoeboxes in 2024. That included Australia, Austria, Canada, Finland, Germany, New Zealand, South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and the United States. And I mean, all this stuff is in there. And one other thing that they talked about too in the program is places that they didn't say where it was, but they talked about places that, that are, if you ever get caught preaching another religion, that you could get hurt, you could die, because of these ruled countries. And so they wouldn't tell us where they've been, but they have been to some of these places where they, one lady said that she felt so at peace with herself and, felt protected by God when they went to these places. And it just amazes me how, I always say this, about anything, whether it's countries, religion, it's like those NDAs, right? I don't know why we have to sign them, right? They were created for the right reason, but I think that certain people, certain groups, certain organizations take advantage of that. And, for them to not let people, it just always baffles me. And that's why I guess I live in the United States of America, and I'm an American citizen, is I have the freedom, it's our constitutional right, freedom of religion. freedom of speech. And a lot of places do not have that. And it's just so sad. But here is, it says ways to donate. And there's like, it comes with this right here where you can scan the QR code. We're going to put this in our newsletter. Your $10 donation per shoebox helps cover the collection, the processing, the gospel materials, the training, local churches, and shipping to over 100 countries. Again, I've said this a million times. There's so many nonprofits here in our community alone here in Warren County. If we donated, if everybody, there's like over 40,000 people in population. If everybody donated like $40 a month, if there was 40 nonprofits and $1 went to each of them, each organization each month could almost make $40K a month. Just saying. Miss Retha says prayers for Monica Cantrell McFarland. Hopefully I said that right. Last night, she had a heart and liver transplant. Bless her heart. So far, everything is looking good. Just pray for successful acceptance of the organs and pray for the family and the ones that lost the loved one that donated the heart and liver. Yes, 100%. Let me write that down. Again, if you have a prayer request, birthday shout out, please let me know. Monica Farland, or Mick Farland. We need to pray that the organs take and the family that lost loved one. So sad to hear that. But again, when one is lost, another life may be gained. And, that's why people become organ donors, because you never know. True story. All right, guys, it is now time to wrap it up here. I think Reese is really busy right now, and that's why you can't come over. But it has been another fun and fantabulous. Okay. It has been a fun day, a fun, happy, blessed day here. I want to thanks again to Terry, our county executive, Terry Bell, for coming in on the show today. I also want to say thank you to Miss Lori, the executive director of the Hope Center. And, even though the Hope Center, from what I gathered, even though the Hope Center will be shutting their doors down in December, I don't think that they're done with their mission. And I don't think this is a bad thing. I think this is going to be a good thing. And so, again, I cannot wait to see what the next endeavor is going to be for them. But it is now time to go in prayer with our God. And just bow your heads with me. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for what you've given us. Thank you for us waking up to this morning to this beautiful weather. The sun is out, and that's all I really care about half the time is the sun coming out in the morning. I also want to lift up our nation, as there's so many things going on that we don't even know of, that we're not aware of, but you are. And so please be with them as each situation, whether it grows or goes away, be with them and just make sure whatever needs to be done. Please be with all these upcoming events, God, that are going on in the month of October, November, and December. There's so many going on, and which means a lot of people are going to be traveling, a lot of high traffic on the streets, and just be with everybody as they're traveling and, make sure they stay safe. Be with all the unspoken prayers, God. There is a ton of unspoken prayers, and just remind these people that have unspoken prayers that they are not alone, and that your love is the most powerful thing to heal whatever is going on in their life. Please lift up the Monica McFarland family as she just received some new organs, and that they take, God. And please be with the family that lost that loved one that was that organ donor. I want you to bless that family because like we said, when one life is lost, another one is gained, because that person signed up as an organ donor. But with that said, last but definitely not least, please be with the Parton family, the Dolly Parton family. As you know, Dolly's sister did ask for prayers, and Miss Parton has done, excuse me, Miss Parton has done so much for the Tennessee community, and she is such a huge positive role model and a mover and shaker that, you know, when it is her time to go, Lord, I don't really know who's going to be able to replace her. I do not, because I just feel like she is one of those, you know, one in a dozen people that you find. But again, it's like you say, when one leaves, there's always one person that's going to fill those shoes. Please be with us for the rest of the weekend, God, as we do what we always do. But hopefully we do it in your name. And everyone says, amen. Amen. Guys, take care. God bless. Oh, wait. Sorry. Her maiden name was Campbell, not Cantrell. Her aunt was Vicky Cantrell. Oh, gotcha. No worries. No worries. I didn't even say her middle name until just now. Take care. God bless, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County,